Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. Now we want to review a topic on what is a parallelogram law and also what is the trigonometry. So the aims of the lecture, you should be able to implement the parallelogram law and trigonometry in order to solve the static problem. Okay, now what is a parallelogram law? So, it is the study of how the between side and diagonal of parallelogram are related to each other. So, this par law, it used to solve the additions of vector. Okay, so now let's say for this example, we have a vector A and we have a vector B here. Vector A, vector B. Now, we want to add. Okay, so now by using this par law, so short name is par law. Par law. So now by using this par law, what you should do is this is the vector A, and this is the parallel of A. Now this is the vector B. So this is the parallel of B. Now the intersection is the resultant. Fourth resultant. So this for resultant is additions of vector A and vector B. So next, so how we want to solve the fourth resultant? So after we sketch the par law, remember par law, then we need to choose. Okay, we need to choose the construction triangle. It's either want you to choose at the top, so this one top triangle, and you want to choose the bottom. So everyone need to choose which triangle we want to continue analyze. Okay, because the resultant force is the intersection of the par law. So we can get the similar answer if you want to choose at top construction triangle at the top or at the bottom. Okay, so what is the resolutions of vector? So any vector can be resolved into two components by the par law. And then the two components A and B are drawn such they extend from the tail of R to the point of intersection. So as what we have done before, so let's say here we have because of this resultant is construct by this vector. That is the meaning of. So let's say if we have these two vector, okay, we have the vector A and B. Now if you have the par law, and then the intersection is the fourth resultant. Next, vector additions of forces. So let's say we want to get the resultant force for the three forces. So let's say we have F1, F2 and F3. So here we have a vector, okay, F2, this one F1 and F3. So now we want to get what is the resultant force for these three forces. So first we need to get what is the resultant for F1 and F2. So now we need to extend this par law. This is for the F2 and this is for the F1. So must remember the intersection, it become the fourth resultant. So this one for the fourth resultant for F1, F2. So now to get the first resultant in between F3. So now we need to get what is this, the extensions of the par law. And then the intersection is the fourth resultant for three forces. So this is how we're going to implement the par law in order to get the fourth resultant. So next is the trigonometry. So here, first we need to redraw half portions of the par law, and then number 2. So this is number 1. This is steps in order to use or to implement the trigonometry. So to determine the resultant force. So now number 2, we need to get what is the magnitude of the resultant force. So this one, after we choose the top or bottom triangle, then you need to calculate the force resultant. So here, this magnitude can be determined by the law of cosine. And then the number 3, direction. So direction means the angle. Angle for the force resultant can be determined by the law of sine. So for this example, so what is the trigonometric law? So trigonometric law is the study of how the sides and the angles of triangle are related to each other. So it is used to solve length of a building and width of river, and also it is used to get unknown angles and distance. So let's say for this example, this is the point A and this is the point B. So this is a Eiffel Tower. This Eiffel Tower got let's say this side is H and this side is B, and then this is hypotenuse C. So let's say we know the each of this side, then we can determine the this angle, right? Okay, for this example, we have the right angle here. So right angle means that this side is this angle is 90 degree. So this is symbol for the 90 degree. So hopefully everyone understand. This is the symbol for 90 degree. So here we have the side. So the side here is A, and this is the B, and this is the C. Or you can say that A is the, let's say this is the theta. Okay, so this right angle, the relationships of the right angle is A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. So C is the hypotenuse. Okay, the hypotenuse. So now let's say we want to determine the theta. So you can have that sin theta is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So the opposite side here is B divided by C. And then if you want to get cos theta, so we can have that near side divided by the C. Okay, so here we A divided by C hypotenuse. And then the last one, if you only have this side, okay, tangent theta, we can have tangent theta, opposite side divided by the near side. For this example, tangent theta is B divided by A. Next, if you want to determine the magnitude of the two components, it can be determined by the law of sine. Okay, so now let's say here we want to use the sine law here. Okay, sine law or the law of sine. So let's say here we have this magnitude. So we have this triangle. So this is construction triangle. Let's say this is the top construction triangle. So now let's say we have magnitude A and we have magnitude C. Now we want to determine what is the magnitude B. So we need to get what is the internal angle here. So they have a pair here. So this magnitude C, opposite is the angle C. And then this magnitude B, the opposite is angle B. And then this A, the opposite is, this magnitude A, the opposite is angle A here. So now we want to get B. So this is the equation. So the sine law equation is magnitude A divided by sine A is equal to magnitude B divided by sine B, and then is equal to magnitude C divided by sine C. So let's say we want to determine this B. So if you want to determine this B, you can equate it's either A is equal to B this side, okay, these equations, or you want to use this one. You can choose is either which side you want to do. But if you want to determine the magnitude by using the cosine law, you need to bear in your mind, because cosine law is equal to C. So this C is represent the resultant here. So it's equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cos C. So you need to properly choose what is the angle of C. So must remember, if you want to determine the resultant of C, so the angle of C is opposite to this magnitude. Mesti opposite like this. Okay, this is how the trigonometry help us in order to solve the problem. Alright, next, number 1 is about the angle of fact. So number 1 here, about the angle of fact. So let's say we have vertical angle that have equal measure. So like this angle A is equal to angle B. And then number 2, okay, these some adjacent angles on straight line is 818. So this is 818. So let's say you already know B, then you can get the 800 minus B if you want to get A. Because A plus B is equal to 180. Okay, next, the third one, about the angle of fact. So the sum, the sum of the adjacent angles is 360. So that means that A plus B plus C is equal to 360. And then the fourth one, the angle sum of any triangle is 190. So that means that it means that A plus B plus C also this one. So if you want to get if you know A and C, so you can get B, something like that. Okay, next, this is when one angle of triangle is a right angle. Okay, the other is the other two angle add up can be 90 degree. For this example, this is the right angle. So the right angle, this is 90 degree. So A plus B is equal to 90 because 90 plus 90 is 180. And then now we have this figure show that exterior angle of triangle is equal to the sum of the interior. So this is the exterior. So D is equal to A plus B. Okay, next, the base angle. Okay, so the base angle like this. So if we have this is equal, okay, so the side, so a triangle have two equal side and angle. So it means that A is equal to B. And then the last one, each interior angle of equilateral triangle is 60. So this is 60 times 3 is equal to 180. If we have equal triangle, equal length. Alright, so that's all for the review topic. So hope you should be able to understand and use the parallelogram law and trigonometry throughout the static topic. Okay, see you in the next lecture. Bye.